Chris Pedersen, author of The Prisoner of Carrick Castle book app and the newly released Ethan Fletcher Braves a Bully early reader and chapter book. I first started writing for children 7 years ago. I was inspired by a family dog that had passed away. I wrote a memorial for her, and I began to feel that that memorial could be the roots of a story to children. I learned a lot about writing during the process. Frankly, I chose the app platform because I was encouraged to do that by my husband and my son. I'd written The Prisoner of Carrick Castle and polished it up, had it out to my critique group, rewrote it, revisions, all kinds of things to make it perfect. And then I sent it out to various publishers. After several rejects, I began to listen to the voice of my husband and my son, who said, "Mom, this would make a great iPad app." The iPad had just come out the previous year, and we were one of the first adopters. And we really enjoyed it and thought it was a powerful device. So I considered that would be a great opportunity. To begin my book app process, I searched the internet to find out just how I was supposed to approach this subject. I found Karen Robertson and her useful ebooks on the subject. I also found a blog post that helped me figure out how to do a storyboard. I took each scene in the story and then decided what I wanted to have happen in that scene. Sound, animation, and the variations of those two things. Anything was possible with an iPad app. It was just a matter of programming it. Next, I needed to find an illustrator, and I used the Society of Children's Book Writers and Illustrators, of which I am a member, to find one. That's where I found Kate Young, and she's been an awesome illustrator for my books. Then, on to the programmer. Who would do the programming? I approached my son, who is already a programmer by day, and he agreed that he would do the programming, as he always wanted to learn iOS. So that became his, when I'm not working, I'm doing this iOS book app project for my mom. And that's how it all got started. My single point of advice to anyone considering doing a book app for their book is to seriously weigh the pros and cons. There's a lot of challenge involved in doing a book app, not only in the process of creating it and the cost that goes with that, but will I get a return for all the effort? And will people even find it to enjoy it? Those are some things you need to think about before you attempt to do a book app.